Hello, hello, hello. I have closed the laptop. I have told everyone to have a good. It is a holiday weekend for us here in the U.S. Well, for most of us, it depends on whether you're like a government or a bank or a school. Because generally, if you're in retail, it's not a holiday for you. It's actually the opposite because you're going to have a President's Day sale. Why is my nail all of a sudden deciding to be like this? I'm going to chop you later. Okay, you're going to act up right when I get on stream. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut you. Um, I feel like I my nails already grow like too fast, so it's already a problem. But I am able to ignore them for the longest time until one will snag a thing, and then it's like, okay, all of you are getting chopped, all of you. Um, Tanya, welcome on in. Thank you for the resub. Thank you also Esoterica and Amalia for the resub. Thank you. Um, Hold on a second. Fly Pfeiffer and Hoomst for being here. Esoterica, Amalia, Misfit, Mimics, and Matt. Hi. Because apparently that was too hard for me to say this afternoon. Dark Winds, Shorty Cons Games, welcome on in. Tanya, hello. And yeah, it's Friday. Um, I actually had a good day today. Like I started work and I was knocking shit out left and right. Just boom, 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 whatever. Um, my manager tried to start like the usual agita with me, and I'm like, nope, not gonna, no, just no. Um, went out, got some errands. I took the picture earlier this morning, and after that, I was like, I feel a little broke down. Let me make sure I take some time to like shave and shave the head. Um, then I went out to the grocery store because I was like, okay, well, bone-in chicken thighs are on sale. And then while I was there, I also got some Rice Krispies treats because they're like 79 cents at the bakery. And then I guess I'm just telling you my shopping list. I also picked up some almonds while I was walking to get the chicken. I noticed that ribeye steaks were on sale, so I got one of those. I got 2 frozen chicken biryanis because I don't know if I feel like cooking tonight or just reheating something, so I might just do that. And got some wine, got a little wine, got little chips, and I get to the cashier. I mentioned this on Blue Sky. I get to the cashier, and of course they have to stop and card me for the wine because they don't let you scan in your own ID, which makes sense because everybody would just like get an ID to scan. Um, but he looked at me, and at Lidl, they on the instead of having to put my date in, there is just a button that says customer over 40, which makes me feel a way when they don't do the math when they just click the over 40 button as opposed to just entering in my birth date. But it is faster because you can do the math faster. I get it. But then the cashier, as he was leaving, said, and he said, like, just to give a little blessing onto your day, I just carded somebody who's 20 years younger than you and easily looks like they could have been your teacher in school. And I was like, okay, you know what? All right, go ahead, push that over 40 button. Go ahead. All right. Okay. He's the one who, like, if I'm there first thing in the morning, he'll have the line because the first thing in the morning they don't open the self checkout, so he'll have the line like moving, and I'm always there. Somebody in front of me will always have some kind of problem, and then I get to him and I'm like, "Here's all my stuff. Here's my phone number. Boom, 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 boom." And he's like, "You so fast." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I got shit to do. I'm at the grocery store at 8 in the morning. I got places to be." So yeah. But hello, welcome on in, Raiders. Everybody was hanging out with DC. I was also hanging out with DC, and just logged off to come over here and start my stream. Um, but yeah, it was fun talking about stuff today. I'm definitely in agreement on I guess we'll call it a conundrum that we're having with Discord right now in terms of what do you do? Where do you go? Where do you land? And does Discord have enough of, because it's all heading towards, as Cory Doctorow says, enshittification. Does Discord have enough pull to keep us from trying to take these groups somewhere else? So yeah, it's a whole thing. But also welcome on in. Springleaf, hello. Thank you for the resub. JD Lady, hello. Black Widow, hello. 42 Milliways, welcome on in. Is it Milliways like the Douglas Adams restaurant at the end of the universe, or is it a different Milliways? I'm curious. Hello, Alien Traveler, welcome on in. For anyone who's normally here on another day of the week, it is in fact Friday. It is not Tuesday. You are in the right place. Hello, Rex, welcome on in. Yes! The speech about, not the speech, but what's the, what do you call it when you've written something in a book? The passage that he writes about like human civilization and how they evolve and etc. And like he basically goes like the how and the when and the where stages, and it's like, well, how do we eat? Well, where do we eat? When do we eat? And it always ends up going to the restaurant at the end of the universe, not the restaurant, because he was even the narrator was saying it in the fancy restaurant at the end of the universe. I always love that. And then in the televised version, the BBC series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I love the person who plays the announcer at the end at the restaurant at the end of the universe. Like he has a whole bit of cabaret to him. He has a little bit of the Klaus Nomi kind of like new wave to him. It's very good. I probably should watch the series again. I feel like I just watched it a month or so ago, but I should probably watch it again. Anyway, Alien Traveler asks, am I going to Philly this weekend? I am not. Is there something going on in Philadelphia this weekend? I don't think so. Um, and I don't have any plans. Like my partner and I don't have any plans for the holiday. We typically survive by at this. Oh, that yeah, that is a good question. And had I been smarter, I probably would have taken today off and planned like a whole thing. Except I typically don't plan travel during the winter because it's cold and my brain doesn't work. So yeah. We will probably send each other a picture of ourselves, of each other, like under blankets and be like, you're great. Yep, you're great. Um, but yeah, it's funny too, because I keep thinking that I want PAX U again. I really want PAX Unplugged again because I want to see my friends again. But also thank you all for those resubs. I appreciate it. This is all shoulders. It's all shoulder action. It's also like giving yourself a little shoulder shake and like stretch too. So yeah, I do, I do have some new emotes. They should be available for subscribers and non-subscriber. I did add that. You liked November packs? Buddy, leave. Nobody liked that November packs. Get out of here with that nonsense. Nobody liked that. Okay? Everybody disliked that. But everybody didn't dislike the fact that IntelliGame, welcome on in. Hello. Welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. Hi. Final Fantasy X. Is that different than the number ones? Is that did they start doing letters now with Final Fantasy? I thought they were doing numbers. Is that not how it works? Content. It was your birthday weekend. Okay, that's fair. PAX is usually like Space Valkyrie's weekend, like Space Valkyrie birthday's weekend too. So like, yeah. But welcome on in. Hello, Green Bean Phoenix. Hello, Cargen X. I hope y'all are having a good time over there as well. I am not normally on Fridays, as y'all probably know. I've got a glass of wine. Um, I am not going to East. I won't be. Maybe other people will be, but I won't be. I can't afford to go. Like, if somebody could pay me to go, like, I don't know how I get that gig. Like, if somebody could pay me to go, that'd be fabulous. If they need a special guest, hi, I'm here, I guess. But yeah, I'm not usually on Friday evening. But I was like, well, I think that Animal Crossing has like a pre-letter before the Valentine's Day thing shows up. And frankly, we've never played, as far as I can remember, Animal Crossing on Valentine's Day. So I'm curious what it looks like, and it's probably the only Valentine's thing I'm gonna do, unless the place we're going for brunch has like a Valentine's Day special. Probably not gonna, so not even gonna worry about it. I will say I did have a moment of being a little bit. What's the word when you think you're being pretentious, but you actually have like the resume to back it up, kind of thing? Because I always said like, well, there's a convention that happens here, and I forgot to get tickets, and now tickets are expensive, so I'm not going to go. But I was in my brain, I was like, I don't really do conventions unless I'm going there to like be on something like a panel or a game. And I was like, is that pretentious? And then I thought of all the stuff I've done at PAX Unplugged, and I'm like, no, that's just my standard now. Although at least I would be saving a ton of money by going to one in my backyard because it's like 6 metro stops away, so it's not like hard. Um, but yeah, next year I'll think about going to the one. It's AwesomeCon here in DC. It is a much more general fan convention, so who knows? Um, Also, people who do event planning for MagFest like kind of reached out and were like, "Hey, maybe we might be doing some TTRPG stuff at MagFest." So possible. The only reason MagFest isn't super on my list is that MagFest is in, as they say, the DC area. It is not in DC, even though it takes place at a place called the National Harbor, which you would think was in DC. It's not. It's over the river. There's no metro that goes there. So that would be annoying. Not impossible, but annoying. It actually, yeah, like it's a pain. Even to go to the nearest metro stop to there and take a car is still like going like you got to get access to the bridge and go over the river, and it's it's a whole thing. Cons that are there are not metro accessible, which is why people just plan to stay at the hotel all weekend because you're not coming home at night. Like when folks say they're Chicagoans but live out in Rockford, I'm gonna say yes because every city has that. Every city has the people who like right. We have people who say they're from DC, and they are very clearly from like Maryland or Virginia, the outer burbs. Hey, Pizza Yeti, welcome on in. Let me start up the Switch while I'm just gabbing away. You are not late. As we know, a pizza always arrives right on time. Always. Okay. Oh, I don't need that music because I have this music. Um, so this is still the screen from Tuesday. So label is still like in the area, but not for long because it's gonna be Friday when I come on. Thank God it's Friday. Am I on the right screen? I am. Okay. I was like, I don't know why I had to check for a minute. I also had to check to make sure the game was on. It's Friday. I don't know what I'm doing. Not a clue. No idea. We could do another room today. That'd be fun. Now it's just dead silent. Okay. Hey, Tiny Chaos Mouse, welcome on in. Totoro on the TV, petrichor candle burning, and you got Animal Crossing up. That does sound nice. I have been listening to rainfall sounds at night, and yeah, I would love a little petrichor candle. That sounds nice. Hello there, everyone. February 13th. It is Friday the 13th, and because this is a rectangle February, we get a second Friday the 13th in March. Amalia, you reminded me of something that I was going to do, and I completely forgot to do. Which means I'll probably do it on the break. What? An event? Oh, okay, that's what happened, is I didn't come on for Valentine's Day, but I did come on for Festival. Dispel Dice has something called, like, Hunting the Unicorn, and it smells like a damp riverbank. Oh, that's nice. So is that what I'm remembering now? Instead of there being a Valentine's Day event in New Horizons, is there actual Festival? Oh, it's just I forgot. on snow days, you get the bells in the theme, so it makes it wintry. Oh, like, right, Label sent me a Taylor's ticket, so I can exchange it for an item in the shop. Check this out, Herb. I was sitting down enjoying a cold cream soda when I suddenly thought of you. Weird, huh? Were you drinking a cream soda at the same time? I just had to know, so I wrote you this letter. Curiously, Julian. Alright, what's our die roll for today? I love that I rolled the die, and then you rolled the die. That was so cute. Get over here. No, get over here. I'm trying to talk to you, not toast you. There we go. Hi, Sylvana. Yeah, it's been a while. That is a legitimate fear. I am just an introvert. It's not on you, Sylvana. It's on me. And that is the perfect, like, hey, it's been a minute. Yep. You mad at me? Nope. Okay, well, nice to see you. Bye. Perfect. Brewing with Benji lives up the road, and sometimes he'll be down getting coffee as I'm going out for my morning thing, and we'll basically see each other and be like, hey, having a good day? Cool, good to see you, bye. Because, you know, like, not dragging each other into a conversation, both of us have something to do, but it's really nice to see you, kind of thing. Oh, whoops, I was going to check the letters. Okay, so no, I thought that there might... Okay, so... Festival is that day, which I do have... I have festival stuff. And birthday on February 20th is Sprinkle. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different... I thought New Horizons had the letters from residents, but I thought it had someone who showed up. Maybe that's a different... It could be a previous Animal Crossing. Hey, Clyde. I know you've been on silent somewhere, but I couldn't find you. I haven't stood outside your house for a whole day, except when I had to go to the bathroom. I have questions about that, Clyde. Okay, just checking. I didn't think you want me doing that in front of your house. My bug friend said I'd find you, and they were right. Let's hang out later. Okay, yeah. I can only have one, like, weirdo on my island at one time, and I had Mo. And eventually Mo left and Clyde moved in. Hello, hotel guest. I love that their version is a timpani drum because they're an elephant. Hello, Eloise. Their phrase is toot. Okay, well, it looks like we've got a visit. Oh, looks like we got somebody at our little spot, so hold on. Come on. There we go. Surely, let's just hop into this shady-ass boat that just pulled up to my island, polluting the air with its puffity puffs. Good smoke rings, though. Puffity puffs? Sure. Yeah, this all seems real legit. Don't call me cousin. I'm not your cousin. I'm not your friend, pal. Okay, the problem is I don't remember what I do and don't have. I feel like I have a fake of this one. Are you in my beach? Sorry, are you in my museum? A bubble tea model kit. No thanks. Well, I'll think about it, buddy. Okay, so you got the Cleopatra head. Sorry, what do you call this statue? The mystic statue. Okay, so hold on. Let me write this down. I'm not going to check them now for real or fake. I'll go to the museum first. Okay, so there's the mystic statue. Then there's the moody painting. Okay, and then the solemn painting. So yeah, we have to... The fact that everything here is the same price is like, okay, dude, I got you. I got you. Just chill for a minute, will you? Oh, I think I have the scary painting. I'm pretty sure I have this one. Honestly, waiving shipping, that's a pretty nice offer right now. But no. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pop by my museum. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't buy anything. He's like, you didn't buy anything. Get out. Alright. Okay, let me go. I wonder if there's... I really would... Like, I'm sure a die is the kind of thing that you have to buy from the store, but it'd be really nice if you had a recipe to make a die, because then you could make your own dice and just... Like, I don't know if you can stack them. That'd be fantastic. Okay, let's go to the fine art section, and then we'll get a coffee. Okay, so I already have the mystic statue. Okay, this is the solemn painting, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, so I've got the solemn painting. I think I have a fake of this on my beach as well. Okay, it was the... So I don't need the mystic statue. I don't need the solemn painting. Oop, hello. Oh, wait, I think I have the moody painting as well. Okay. So I don't need that one. So... Oh, and I have the scare... Okay, so I have all 4 items already. Okay, so I don't need anything from Red's boat today. But I will walk on this because I love it so much. Again, this is how I get kicked out of museums. It's how I get kicked out, just running around. Although I don't know, since the National Gallery has got that one woman doing the Gen Z slang, which is frankly derived from AAVE, Yeah. No worries, Shorty. Thank you for hanging out, though. Hope you have a good evening and a good weekend. Okay, let's get some coffee as I get some wine. What up? There is something about the well-brewed coffee that he's keeping not boiling, but just warm. He remembered my previous coffee order. Brewster, are you flirting right now? Are you flirting? Because... Okay. Yes, cooler, please. For, I don't know, because I don't go to Starbucks anymore, but my friend would always order her coffee at kids' temperature. I made this so that even the most sensitive mouth could drink it without any delay. Are you asking me if I have a sensitive mouth, Brewster? I'm just, like, can you slow down a little bit, please? Okay. Not me still being able to say it's still too hot. No, we're going to drink it. Absolute perfection. Brewster knows what he's doing. The perfect cup, even at room temp. Okay, I didn't say room temperature. But I find it funny that he remembered that. Hold on, I love the photos on the wall. Hold on, let's do the handheld camera. There we go. Brewster and Blathers. Oh, KK Slider performing. And I don't know what that is. Maybe that might be Brewster's place in a previous version. It does a bit. We have a place here called, well, we might still have a place here called the Coffee Bar. And it did look much more like a bar, but they only did coffee. And like pastries and stuff like that. Okay, well, because yeah, here's my, like, I think this is my fake, either my fake or my duplicate of the solemn painting, so I don't need any of that. Here's all my festival stuff. Oh my goodness, who are you? Are you an inflatable bunny toy? Are you a pool toy? Because there's a whole thing on the internet about y'all. Okay, just, I don't know if you know that. And your name is Hopkins, because of course it is. His catchphrase is Thumper. I know, wow. Okay, you can go. That was too much. Can I get your help with something? Sure. Midge is always helping me out, so I bought her a present. But now I feel funny just walking up to her with a gift out of the blue. I wonder if you'd mind giving it to her for me? I don't mind at all. Could you deliver it today? Bestie. Wow. But that is another, okay, the little da-da-da-da, it means it's friendship time, so sure. I just don't remember where Midge is, so. Midge's house is up there, next to the campsite. Okay. Let's see if she's home. Nope, no snow boys. We are not bringing any snow to life. I don't care if there's some magic in that old silk hat that we found. Oh wow, those are, like, my weeds are becoming, okay. See, I guess I can't complain about them just coming on into my house when I'm home, because that's exactly what I do. What up? Oh, that's right. I said the catchphrase in this economy. Delivery time. Ta-da! You got a hand cart. Aww. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Yeah, give me a tip or something. Clothing? This is the second down jacket I've received in 2 days. Actually, okay, you nailed it. You nailed it. All right. It's exactly the right color for me, so okay, I'll take it. And I suppose it is warmer. Hey, Mur, welcome on in. Hope that you're doing well. Okay, let's clean up these weeds, actually. I never have enough weeds to, like, need the weeding service. Ooh. Okay. Actually, seeing Tom just started playing Animal Crossing. Seeing Tom do fishing, I'm like, I haven't done fishing in forever. And that's not going to work. The pond smelt. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Oh! Well, I guess it's time to start picking up things to make another fishing rod. Wow, you're not giving anything. Okay, Tree, you're really not getting with the program. Hey, Permelina. I remember this used to be like the daily grind to come to your island and shake like all the trees. And I definitely cannot be bothered anymore. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, there we go. Also hitting your rocks. I was too slow on completing the thing. I could have gotten all 8. It might... Let's find out. That's Buzz. I feel like Avery might be the one who wears the onesies. Used to watch me shake trees at 4 a.m. while feeding your baby. Now she's 4. The passage of time isn't real. But also that's fun. See, again, Buzz is Southern. Like, thanks for coming by. Now I'm gonna let you go. Okay, that's Buzz's house. I think this is Julian's house? Yeah. I feel like... Nope, Savannah. Chevra. What's up, Jacques? What's up, Glitter? Shout out to Sanctuary. Social Disty, yep. Is that Social Disty feeling a little stale? Something feels off. What do you think? Time to switch things up? Or is Social Disty as fresh and relevant as ever? You should change it. Let's brainstorm. What? Since I'm not on the new TikTok, I'm going to assume that it's not ice. Because there will be a problem there. That'll work, yes. That's right. Hold on, how do I... There we go. I don't know about that, Jacques. Bye. Okay, I think you live over here. That's Genji. Okay. That's Jacques, who I just talked to. Yeah, I think it's Avery who likes to wear the onesies, the baby clothes. Which, I don't judge, live your best life. The question is, where are you? If the gnomes worked like that in this game, that would be incredible. Okay, I thought I saw a fish. I did. I've forgotten how to fish, is the thing. So, that's on me. What up, bears? I caught a horse mackerel. Of course, mackerel. Okay. So we now have so many people at our hotel. Somebody mentioned in chat a little while ago that people didn't like the hotel because it had visitors that they couldn't really control. And that messed up their island's aesthetic, which I totally get. Oh, wow. Okay, the weeds are weeding. There's so many. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna worry about them. We'll take that money though. Speaking of money, I don't have 1,000. 10,000. I'll leave it alone. But yeah, I do wonder if there's a way to reverse the hotel. I don't want to decorate rooms anymore or things like that. Because I now have... Oh my gosh, she's just chilling on it's her with a cucumber again. On a stick. Okay, so Walt is in my beach room. Eloise is in my modern. Hopkins is in my goth ranch, and Annalisa is in my dreamy room. So what happens if I... Okay, no. I wonder if there's a way to later on remove people from the room so I can redecorate it or change the theme of it. Let's see, what else? One guest room. Let's get that room 5 work. Oh, a skyscraper room or a diner room? Ooh. I don't know. Let's put this to a poll. Because I don't do polls that often. Oh geez, the interface is different. I'll let you use your disco points. I don't care. We'll go with a 2-minute poll. Feel free to vote in the poll. There is a poll going for skyscraper or diner. When I think skyscraper, I'm thinking the watchtower in Birds of Prey. Any room that has a big window out, basically any room in Gotham City. When I think diner, I think about like Bennigan's and Applebee's in a place that has a bunch of crap on the wall for no reason. Servers that wear about a bunch of flair. A place that if you say it's your birthday, they'll come out doing the clap, clap, clap thing. I'm not going to lie. I do miss having a little good Bennigan's moment. For a while in America, we had great, like, middle-of-the-road fare. We really did. You had your neighborhood eatery. You had your neighborhood bistro. It was a Bennigan's. It was an Applebee's. It was a TGI Fridays, which I believe is still around. You had it. And there was nothing wrong with going there. You even had, like, Outback Steakhouse was sort of in that, but Outback Steakhouse was a little bit more expensive. But it was totally fine. You had a restaurant to go to, and it was like going to a McDonald's because the meals were often always the same. You knew what you were getting. It was just a little more expensive, and you could sit down. Then again, you could sit down back in the day. You could sit down as well in, like, fast food restaurants. But yeah, I miss that, like, this isn't going to cost an arm and a leg. It's going to be a pretty decent meal. It's not fine dining. It's mid dining. That's literally what it would be called now, is mid dining. But it was good. Hey, Pride, welcome on in. Thank you very much for the 100 biddies. It has been decided we shall make a skyscraper. Which I figured that was coming. Skyscraper it is. I mean, we laugh about fighting in the Applebee's parking lot because you can go to the bar and get like that Long Island iced tea for like $6. It's not going to be good, but it will have you trying to fight somebody in the parking lot. Or something else, somebody in the bathroom. Like, whichever. I don't judge. Just sometimes I want to watch. Not all the time, though, because, you know, So a hotel by the beach having theme rooms is very weird. Like, you have themed rooms, but you're by the beach. The beach should always be your theme. You know, like you're by the ocean. That should always be your theme. Though this wallpaper is sick. Like, you're a native New Yorker. Like, okay. Okay. A friend and you split a Halloween cocktail bucket. Okay, I need to go with you to frickin' Applebee's. Because that would be lit. I can't. I have, on several occasions, been served things in what could loosely be defined as glasses. And some of those were some of the best, like, Friday nights and Saturday and Sunday mornings ever, when you're just sipping something out of a bucket. Hopefully you're sharing it with people. Hopefully. $8.99 for 30 ounces of liquid. That's still cheaper than the Trente. I feel like the Starbucks, like, Trente was still, like, more expensive than that. Okay, so we have cool things. Let's go cool. Okay, yeah, let's go cool. Oh, shut up. Okay. I'm a cool mom. I got cool room things. Cool chair. Cool sofa. Cool side table. Cool bed. Cool dining table. Cool low table. When the Star Trek experience was in Las Vegas, there was Quark's Bar. Yes, the table near you had a Fishbowl's blue drink. Yes, it was called the Warp Core Breach. Ask me how I know. There wasn't actually that much in it because there was a lot of dry ice in it. But we went through the Star Trek Experience ride, which is what I call a room shaker. So like, you know, it's a basically you're in a little thing and there's a video, there's like a movie playing in front that looks like a 3D thing. And it's such a cool, I miss it. It was like one thing, if I had to go to Vegas, I'd be like, okay, but we're going to the Star Trek Experience. So you would go, and there was a big Star Trek memorabilia, like museum room exhibits ahead of it. And you could see like, you know, the costumes and the props and all of these on shelves. Like it was a nice, really well done thing. And then the actual like attraction, the ride, you were being taken by a tour guide on a tour of the set of like the TNG set, and they were showing you stuff. And then as you went into, you know, you're like, and now everybody can stand on the transporter and you can experience what it's like to be on that. What happens is when the group, they take you in groups. When they stand on the transporter, the room goes dark, the lights do the brrr thing, and you show up, and then you're on like the bridge of the Enterprise. And on screen, on the view screen, because people have talked about how view screens on Star Trek don't make any kind of sense. Because are you actually standing like this close to the camera when you're anyway? On the view screen is Jonathan Frakes and some of the bridge crew going, right until you came here, right there, and he points at the captain's chair. Captain Picard was sitting, and we determined that one of you is one of his descendants, and this is like a whole Klingon Duras sisters plot to like hurt one of his descendants back in time. And you end up like, and when he says that, all of the actors who are wearing the TNG outfits start like staring everybody up and down. And the first time we went through, I was sober. The second time we went through, I was drunk because I had the warp core breach at Quarks. So I was like doing like this to my friends. I was like, and so the person, the crew member, like the cast member was like looking them up really hard. Yeah, don't let me in a Star Trek exhibit drunk, a Star Trek ride drunk. So they get you into like a shuttlecraft, and you do like you're in the room, and it's doing it. The room is doing so it looks like you're flying, and you actually kind of fly down the Vegas Strip. So the movie is of the shuttlecraft flying around on the Vegas Strip. It's amazing. It was amazing. You know what? While I'm talking about it, surely somebody has this on YouTube. Is it Klingon Encounter? Might have been. Anyway, there are a few of them on there. So you do all that, you go through the thing, and you know, at the end, like, you know, it's saved because you end up taking out the Klingon like thing. And then they beam you all back, and the original tour guide is like, "Whoa, that was weird." Like she's calling somebody, and she's like, "Oh, you're back." And then like that's the whole experience. And then afterwards you go out to Quark's bar, and it was really well done. It was perfectly themed from Deep Space Nine. I do have somewhere on my hard drive and in my like Google Drive, I've got like the list of drinks from the bar. I'll see if I can find that later. And if you follow me on Blue Sky, I'll post something from it, because it does have the recipes. It might not have the exact proportions, so I got to see if I can find them for real. But yeah, it was so fun. It like I don't know if I have scanned pictures. That's something else I guess I can look for. Hold on. I have not updated Flickr in so long. Okay, I'll look later. But yeah, like the War Corps, it was so fun. It was a really fun Vegas trip. It was the first time that basically every machine I put money in paid out. Every gamba I did, I won. So it was a very lucky trip to Las Vegas, and I used up all my luck. So the next time I went to Las Vegas, I just went from bar to bar to bar and had brunch. And like all the hotels are connected, so you never have to like go outside. But I did walk along the strip, and I went to restaurants, and I had like steak frite for brunch one morning, and it was fantastic because we were staying at a resort that was way off the strip. Like you had to get a taxi to get from there to the strip or walk, and it was a ridiculous walk. It was a good time. I'm gonna shut up now, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Like it's just let's see. Oh, a mirror. I don't put mirrors in rooms. Okay, and then we'll do a retro stereo because that seems cool. I'm not putting a whirlpool bath in here because we are not cleaning up after that shit. We'll put a light switch on the wall because that seems weird. Let's see here. I like actually this flooring. Let's do a shag rug. Because now we are definitely making this a little bit space age. We're doing a little space age lounge. You get a terrarium. We'll do the fixture on the top. Is that centered in the room? That's not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, actually, my bad. We should do the wavy rug. Okay, let's do the wavy rug. Yeah, there's no, yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna put the rug back. And we're gonna get the wavy rug, because that might be... Yeah, that's cooler. Okay, and then let's remember that the records can go on the wall. Okay. Okay, let's move this into the center of the room. What if I just made this the room? What if that was just this? Like, you just come in and you have to figure your shit out. You gotta Jenga yourself in here. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, we're gonna grab the bed. We'll do another like small bed against the wall kind of thing. Now this is something, the Notary, that's the name of the hotel that is next to the Philadelphia Marriott. The Notary has rooms like this. They are cute little boutique rooms. They got a mirror right in the middle. They have some very cool furniture, some of which is comfy, some of which is not. We'll put this here and we'll put that so we have a little plant action under, you can sit under the plant. Now we need to move me back one. Table under the plant, chair next to the table. Actually, let's put the chair over here. We will go ahead and have this face the room. We will probably have to get rid of one of these tables. I'm not sure which one yet. I suspect that we're going to have to get rid of you. Sorry, you. Let's take you out. Because we want couch. And then a low table in front. If you were in bed and you wanted to hear, we'll put the stereo over here also because it's right next to the couch. Okay. That's like basic stuff. I wish we had a bigger bed. Also, what customization do we have for... I did not mean to do that. I'm the worst. Yeah, I wish we had a double bed. I guess we could put two of them together. That would make more sense. It's, you know, it's very... You know, it's very old school TV show kind of thing, but at least it's fine, I guess. If I push that one more time. Wow, okay. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for X, which is the top one. Okay, so the frame color can be changed. The bed itself can also be changed. So we could do this. We could do this in a different kind of thing, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it like cool and black. This is too many beds. There's too many cooks. All right. What else do you feel like should go in this room? A shaded floor lamp. I'm here for that. A projection screen. If I put that in there, does it already have stuff on it? Oh, that's odd. Bird of paradise. Okay, we do like plants, so that's fine. I don't know about that. That's not... No, I don't like that. I'm not mad at that, the lamp. Let's see if we can get the lamp in a different color, though. Purple. Okay, let's take the bed and move it over one, and then put the lamp on this side of the bed. Oh, it's got the purple shade. That's nice. Oh, that is sick. Okay, we need another review. So you can go by the couch, too. Yeah, that's sick. Okay. I am curious about the wall. Oh. No, that is not... No, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's go back here. We will... I feel like the album cover should go near the stereo. So one here. And then, Trey, thank you for the resub. Welcome on in. Can I get you the same? There we go. Okay. Light switch goes by the door. Oh, remember, these are Animal Crossing height, so move it down. Okay. This plant. Ooh, silver. Okay. What was the plant? Put the light switch behind the plant, making it really infuriating. No, we'll put the plant over here so it gets some weird purple light. Maybe it'll mutate into something. I don't know. I'll be real. This is a hotel room. Would be just fine for me. I would not be mad. Now we could add a little iced coffee to it because gay. We've got a terrarium on the wall. I don't know about stacked shoeboxes. Seeing stacked shoeboxes in a room doesn't really... I wouldn't necessarily want to do that. I also want to put the record player in here, but no. What are the variations for the counter table? Like, do you have a... Oh, you actually... Okay, so you could do a bar. Do I have room for a bar? I just might have room for a bar. 50 months. Oh my gosh. It is very wild, the number of months that people are like, that we're starting to see with our friends and the people who've been around for a while. Like 50 is a heck of a dang number. Oh, absolutely a mini bar. And not the, like, I'm not charging you a million whatevers for the mini bar. You can just, like... But we will be having this. Okay. I think I'm going to pretend that someone can get around behind here. I'm not going to worry about it too much. This is now looking like if I were doing a set of a TV show, like a talk show that I wanted to pretend. Oh, if anybody remembers American Dad, the TV show that, like, the cursed show that Stan got stuck into, that's what this is reminding me of. Just like definitely a set of a TV show that it takes place in a 1960s, 50s-esque aesthetic, trying to do Bachelor Space Age Lounge style, but doesn't make sense, actually. Oh, hold on. I think I need to move this. I guess like Alan... Oh, yeah, like Alan Wake. Yeah. Okay, so let's change you. Oh, yeah, that's it. We'll give you dark wood. Okay, and then we'll move the soda, we'll move the coffee back over here. Okay. I need a clock. Well, yeah, I need a clock over the door. And then you know how I am about trash cans. What's interesting is other... Ooh, little wristwatch. Okay. Just to show opulence, elegance, house of la beige, that kind of thing. Let's see. We need a little wall hanging clock. Okay. I think silver's fine for this. And let's move the... Hold on. Let's move the watch to the table. I don't really know why you'd want that, honestly. But it's here, so that's what you get now. What about the black watch? We'll pretend it's James Bond. It's Omega. Sorry, not Omega, as apparently, you know, but Omega. Whatever. Which I learned from Doctor Who before I even learned from, like, Jonathan Pryce saying it in an ad for watches. So, okay. And now I can't remember how Voyager says it. I think Voyager says Omega. They don't say Omega. I don't know. Accents are weird. I do love... Oh, God, the purple lamps look so good. Do I want another one on... Maybe. Let's see what this looks like. It knew exactly where I wanted it, too. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can adjust the coloring of the lamp on the roof. We'll give it silver as well. Oh, right. We should try to modify the mirror so it matches as well. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Dark brown, black, white, gold. No. It's interesting. Luxury definitely seemed to be an element of this, like this city kind of thing. It's not quite city pop. That would be fun. Nah. That's fine. me know the color for you. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, and then, especially if we have a bar in the room, oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Puddle Glum, welcome on in. The gym, look, if my gym had music, it doesn't. We have to like bring our own. But if all of a sudden like KPDH started playing in my gym, I'd be going off. Be turn the treadmill up and just start running. I also was wondering about Peter Davison coming back as Omega, because that would have been amazing. And then we got that. I definitely have varying issues with the various main writers of Doctor Who over the years. And yeah, that was just, it was unimpressive. Ooh, what's that? That's a Bray. Oh no. Okay, where are my trash cans? But yeah, I was mistaken. I thought that you would have I thought that a special thing happened the day before Valentine's Day in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think I may be misremembering this for a different game. So I thought I'd come on and do some stuff, and turned out to not be a thing today, but it's still a chill day for me, and it was a good day, so I'm gonna ride that energy. Ride it. That sounded really weird. There we go. Okay, we have a garbage can. People are definitely going to get hurt getting into or out of this seat being so close to the thing. Do I do the thing I hate about Animal Crossing where you just shove, like... No, that's not. That's silly. You need some space. That's the problem with Animal Crossing, is to decorate a room, you want to, like, minimize your space, but then you can't actually move around it. Stop that. So yeah, you can have a little bit of shimmy space. Look, yes, I know I'm sitting on your stuff, but I just decorated it, so it's on. I get to do that. What are the two options for music we had? For a cool room? Farewell and KK Soul. I don't hate KK Soul. What is Farewell? Nah, we're going back with KK Soul. Yeah, no. Yeah, the strawberry soda, isn't it good? I used to love, like, Fanta and all of the flavors, but strawberry soda was, like, one of my favorites. Now I probably would... When did I become this food person? Now I probably would get strawberries at the market or at the farmer's market preferably. I would eat some of them, and then I would save some of them to turn into strawberry syrup that I would then add to soda water on my own, and then I would just make a little bit of, like, fizzy strawberry soda on the go. Yeah. Okay. The gym I used to go to growing up was usually quiet, but you could listen to music channels by plugging in a box with earphones. Oh, I remember that style of stuff. Oh, I forgot to see if I should, if the stereo probably doesn't need decorating, but just in case. Yeah, it's fine the way it is. Okay, so this is absolutely a room that you would get at the Rotary. It would be a little bit bigger. The bed would be larger because you usually get a queen. Or a full. I don't like the bed itself doesn't look very comfy. It really looks more like a stereotypical psychiatrist couch than an actual bed, but I'll take their word for it. I think that works. All right. a second. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to try and grab one because I keep forgetting to grab a screenshot for my videos. So I'm going to take my own capture. Oops. Oh, I goofed. There, I feel like that's better because it also hides the fact that that little thing is your bed. Okay, turn the guide off. Get a photo. And then take the photo. That's a good shot for the room. I'll give myself that one. All done. Leilani, we both work for this hotel. We couldn't afford to stay in this room. You better be charging people to be in this room. We couldn't afford to stay in this room. All that work and 200 tickets. That's it. Thanks, I guess. Ooh, pardon me. Hmm? Oh, I see. Oh. Aha, okay. So I got forward thinking and interior designer. So I guess after... I guess I get miles based on how many days I help. So the maximum is 20. So I am guessing that you will eventually be able to redecorate the rooms, or there are more floors or something. I'm not sure. Since I only log on, I don't log on that often. Oh, that's right. I got a new DIY. What did I get? Oh, nice. All right. That was fun. And yeah, we'll hop onto Animal Crossing tomorrow for just a little chill time to get my letters from the people. Also, it's near, it's like getting to dusk, and it's so pretty in the evening. So let me get some money out and then deal with the, sorry for scaring your fish, Jock. Okay, we're going to withdraw 10K. And then go bury it in the ground. It's the best place for your investments, apparently. Now a tree is going to grow in a really inconvenient place, so let's go ahead and take you somewhere else. Put a money tree in the middle of my food prep area. Let's see, a tree needs space, so you should be able to go here. Yeah, because a tree needs to have like one block around it completely. I caught an ant. Tell me where the queen is. Yeah, leaving out the rotten food will always attract the ants, so if you need ants for something. Oh, is my little mystical lagoon? Hold on. Now come over here. There we go. It's nice not to think. And this game does not ask you to do that at all. Not one little bit. That's so nice. Is anyone hanging out? Oh, hey Sprinkle. Long time no chat, Glitter. I think we've both been so busy we forgot to talk to each other. I wish you could join them for singing. Oh, I was trying to say yay to your singing. And instead I made you emote along with me. I do like when they'll come and sing along with the music, so it's why I put various speakers around the island. It's so nice. Okay, I've met you. Do I have anyone? I should have a few other people wandering around my island, but maybe they didn't want to leave their rooms. Gotta say hello to the moon. Hello, moon. Oh, hello. Hey there, kiddo. You're a resident here, yeah? The name's Walt. Thought I'd visit your island for a little spell, you know? Don't plan on staying long, but looking forward to taking in the sights. Pockets. Pockets. 'Cause he's a kangaroo. Got you. I see you, game. Yes, come see the giant bear. Come see the lunar rover and the moon. Swanctuary's got it all. Okay, let me go see if, Avery is not home yet. Where are you, buddy? I'm not here. Where are you? Okay, Clyde's just running around, doing an airplane thing. Where are you, buddy? See, that's why another reason I don't worry about doing a simple hotel room is that you look at the characters' homes and they don't have anything in them. He'll probably also start picking up the fuck ice theme, like motto as well. All right, bye. That's the other thing is I have been failing to do is just hopping on every day and talking to every resident, which builds up your friendship level so that they give you your picture. And then once they give me their picture, if they want to move out, they can move out. But they're not allowed to move out until I have their picture. And I don't really do the fast-tracking friendship stuff that I could do. I wish you had an actual, like, buzz beehive. That'd be fun. Oh, it's nighttime, so the light is on in the telephone booth. Oh yeah, hold on, you can't really see I'm in the chair. Yeah, no. The game is too cute. It truly is. But it's also about time for me to wind it down for a shorter stream this time around. So let's see, we'll say goodbye from the space room. Let me hurry up and go to another room so that they don't try to walk in. And I look outside now and it's pitch black outside, so... Now this is, if somebody in the hotel wants a space room, I will happily build them a space room. I almost wish that that was the thing you could do in your own home. Is when it came time to decorate, you could pick one. What is that? A lab chair. Yikes. I wish you could pick a theme and just do that. But you can't. It would be really nice if you could pick a theme because then it would be easier. I guess you can organize stuff by alphabet and that would do it just fine too. But yeah, this is the room. It's my little space room. I love the floor. So nice. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I want to do. Little sparkling cider toast. I guess I gotta get a captain's chair in here so I can sit in it bisexually. That's a Starfleet Academy joke, for anyone who doesn't know. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on, and because I thought a thing was going to happen in Animal Crossing, and it didn't. But now I do have a little bit more video to edit, so I'll be able to put some videos up for this. And then tomorrow we'll be back and just hop on in. Trust me, you give a queer person a big chair to sit in, even a normal sized chair, they're not going to sit in it normally. That's not going to happen. And I'm tall and I have long legs, so I generally don't sit in chairs normal anyway. Like, the legs are going to dangle over one side or the other. Just, they are. But yeah, we'll be back on with a little more Animal Crossing just to see the letters from villagers. And then we'll see. I have so many pitches in my inbox right now from, hey, do you want to... Here's the thing with the pitches is a lot of them are... Our demo is coming up. Do you want access before the demo? As though I were an outlet that had time to like review demos and get so that I could have my video out on the day of the demo. I don't have that kind of time. I wish I did, but I don't. So a lot of them will just play demos when they come out. Others I'm games I'm not interested in. But yeah, I'm already up to like 25 games that have been pitched, I've been offered keys for, or the demo's coming out, and I'm like, this is already too much. There's no way I'm going to get through all this in 1 week when the fest is actually live, but we'll see what happens. Regardless, I hope everyone has a good Friday, a good start to your weekend. I hope you get to stay up late tonight watching TV and stuff and not worrying about going to work or dealing with anything in the morning. If you are up in the morning, though, you can come by and see me. I'll be on tomorrow about 8 a.m. Eastern. And then I will be trying not to overstay my time, because I brunch scheduled with a friend. We've not gotten together for lunch or brunch in weeks, so that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, let me go ahead and sign out of this. And now the thing is, I did get snacks, and I do have wine. I did also get a nice little frozen meal, and I've got some vegetables, so I could just make myself a quick frozen thing and have some wine and watch TV tonight. That might be the move. We'll see. But I'm not trying to stress. So let's get back to the main screen. And we'll find someone to raid. Yeah, it was a good little, like, what, hour and a half, 2 hours? I don't know. Yeah, hour and 40. So all good. I think my bitrate has been unstable the entire time because I'm pushing video, like, as Steven and I have noticed, I'm pushing video like 1% higher than Twitch can handle. Yeah. Bye. Bye, Jacques. Bye, Animal Crossing. Bye. So let me pop this on. Actually, before I do that, because we had some more resubs, so let me also do this. Because thank you again for all the resubs, for the bits, for the hype, for participating in the poll, for listening to my, I think, coherent story about the Las Vegas Star Trek experience. I think. Pretty sure it was, but yeah, it's been a fun little Friday. I probably, like I said, I never schedule these. I don't ever plan these, but if I have the energy and time, I'm like, hey, it's Friday. Let's hop on in. So let me go over here. One day, Applebee, I swear it's going to happen. I'm going to ask them for, like, give me the cheapest drink you have in the largest size possible. Cloudy Crossing, Marionetti, and Human. Human. Thank you very much for the follows. Pride for the bits. The resubs. Tanya, Dre, Esoterica, Amalia, and Leaf. The raids from Intelligame and DC. And my moderators for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Let me find somebody on to raid so that I can get out of your hair and you can get out of mine. There, actually, I trimmed it today, so there's not much to be in. It's fine. I felt broke down this morning and I was like, nope, I need to like feel cuter. So I got to like shave and it's really just shaving up and then shaving down, really. You know what? I was just talking about him. Let's go over and say hi to Benji the brewer, who is doing some Magic the Gathering. If that is not your jam, I totally understand. But I see somebody is playing like the Doctor Who set, or at least a Doctor Who card, so I got excited. So go over there and say hi. He's got a pod going. So yeah, we'll go over and say hello. And again, if you're not into Magic, it's totally fine. There are tons and tons and tons of people on Twitch right now, so you will absolutely find some place to land. But let me start the raid for Benji. And yeah, I'll push this button because we are ending. We'll go over with the hashtag Urbrave with my love and disco emote. If you're not a subscriber, you can use the virtual hug emote. You can find me making the content over on Blue Sky. I will edit these videos down for YouTube. There's a link to my blog and a link to my Discord coming up. And I don't really have anything else coming up to like talk about or push. Oh, you know what? My bad. Is the raid still going? It is. Oh, that's such a good number of people in the raid. 1 second. I lied. I forgot to talk about it earlier. Oh, wow, you really cannot see that. So the book, Cinematic World Building, a TTRPG approach to storytelling, is out, and I am one of the contributors for this. So some of my words, I had a conversation with Nick and put them in the book. And if I can find the contributor section real quick before we gotta go. We're in there by alphabetical order, so. Is me in a book. Is me. and my long ass bio because I gave him a short version and a long version and they use the long one. So thank you. See you in Benji's. Bye.